You guys have now won your last 4 games on home ice. There was a point earlier in the year where that was kind of tough to do. So, has anything changed the last few weeks to get these results?
I think Apps has done a good job kind of line matching, kind of just, you get to obviously pick, your opponents and what lines you're going to be going up against every night. And so Apps has, I think, kind of been doing that a little bit, which I think has given us a little bit of an advantage. But I think mostly, I think we're just playing better as a team. We're kind of maturing a little bit and finding ways to win games, late in the year. You know how close the standings are, and especially those home games. They're ones that you need to have, and we've been doing a good job doing that.
Can you just talk about lines? Can you talk about yourself and your line experience sliding the Victor Winch? You guys have been putting together a few games in a row now. It looks like that line's generated a lot of success.
Yeah, we've played really well the last few games. Played with Slags for the first time all year, the last, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 games, and he's been really good. He's been super effective on the forecheck. He's been good at getting me the puck, when I want it, and he works very hard. You know you're going to get from an effort level and from a compete level, which is really all you can ask for in a line mates. And Noic's game has been really nice to see his growth this year. He's obviously a very skilled player, makes a lot of good plays, but his compete level too is very high right now. He's winning puck battles, and he's getting rewarded for it on the score sheet, but also with how much time he has with the puck every game. And so I think he's playing with a lot of confidence, and it's been fun playing with both those guys.
What do you think an opportunity like this means for someone like Slacks, who's been in and out of the lineup all season, often playing those kind of fourth line minutes? To get an opportunity like this, what do you think that means for someone like that?
I think he's earned it. I think he's taken advantage of every game so far, and he's pretty much done the exact same thing that he's done all year with his compete level, like I had mentioned, and how effective he's been at getting pucks back and getting pucks out and just working hard and doing whatever it takes. And so I think it means a lot to him, but he's earned every second of it, and it's been a lot of fun playing with him.
For you personally, I mean, the Amherst have rolled with 11 forwards quite a bit lately. What is that like on the bench? Is that more difficult not having four complete runs?
I think it's more difficult for apps to kind of figure out who's going next and kind of mixing lines and matching lines, juggling them a little bit. So as long as you're paying attention on the bench and you hear who's going up next, I don't think it's too much of an issue. At least I don't think so personally. I think it's more of something for apps to try to pay attention to who they're putting out, and then also figure out who's going. So I don't think it's much more difficult, and I get to play more sometimes when you're going with less forwards. So I personally like it a lot.
How now that we've been with this team for a few seasons, you know what this time of year is like. In March, a dozen games left, you're kind of marching your way to the playoffs. Do games have a tendency to kind of ramp up this time of year? Does the urgency kind of pick up a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially down the stretch here. I think we only play maybe 2 games out of division the rest of the season. So there's going to be a lot of familiar teams. A lot of teams we've played a lot recently, like Toronto again tonight. We've seen them a lot lately, and we know we're right there in them in the standings. So it's just about finding ways to win. Obviously, you want your best every night, but games like last game, for example, wasn't necessarily our best game. But you just got to find a way to to get the 2 points, and we did last night. So ideally, you play great and get the 2 points, but at this time of the year, any way you can get them, you're going to take.
You just brought up Toronto. This is the third time in 7 days that you're playing them. What makes Toronto a challenging opponent?
Their forward group is really good for the American League level. They got a lot of guys who have a lot of NHL experience, and guys who might not have played in the NHL a lot, but have a lot of very skilled playmaking ability in them. So throughout their forward lineup, they're very good. Their D-men move the puck well, and so they're a very well-rounded team. They move the puck, and they're very skilled. So they're a good offensive team.